All right, what's going on, guys? We're back. GTO Club Thoughts video, YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Facebook, Twitter, all the standard ones. If you watched yesterday's episode, you know I was fired up, man. And I don't know, it was coming out, man. We were talking some stuff, and man, today I am fired up. I just spent the last 5 hours having conversations with had like a 3.5 hour conversation with one of my members. And then I had another pretty long one. I mean, I guess how long was talking to Johnny? Maybe it's not 5 hours, maybe like 4 hours or something, 4.5 hours, something like that. I don't really know, but all I know is I had a life-changing conversation with one of my members, Brendan. Realized so much stuff kind of about him, about working with people like him, about some hurdles and mindset barriers that people who are like Brendan sort of have in their own life and their approach to poker. And man, it was like really reaffirmed some things that I'm doing well in my life, reaffirmed some things that now I'm more aware of that people are dealing with in terms of overcoming to have success at whatever it is they're trying to have success at. I realize that a lot of people don't know what success even means. They don't know what working hard even means. They think that they understand it, but they can't. They don't. They can't because they've never really done it. They've never done it anything for the most part. But I think people are kind of, we're getting into it now. I think people they overestimate what they think it means. And it's really hard it's kind of like dangerous in a way, right? When you think that you know what it means to have knowledge about something, but you never actually implement the knowledge or execute on the knowledge. You just have the knowledge in your mind and you tell it to people, but really you don't do it in any sort of way, but you trick yourself into thinking you did it once. So you do it all the time, when in reality, you're overestimating the actual amount of usage that you do with that knowledge. And I guess I don't want to get super, it was a very like a vulnerable conversation, I feel like, on his part. And it was great, honestly. And it was crazy because I know we don't have conversations for that long with people in the group, but it was just like, we kind of started talking about something related to GTO Club. And then I kind of like dug in from there. And I feel like he's going to watch this, shout to Brendan. But I feel like at that 2 hour mark, it really started opening up. Like 2.5 hours into it, it was just like all these realizations he was having on his side. But the thing is, like I was telling him, I get a ton of value from having somebody open up about these certain things and really dig into how they feel and how they approach their own situation with life, their own situation with poker, because it makes me realize and see how other people out there see it, how other people perceive it, how other people approach it. And he was saying something like, man, if I never joined the club, I don't know if I would have ever realized this stuff. I think I would have just been so approaching poker from such like a unoptimal standpoint that I never would have became aware of it, because how would I have ever known this stuff and learned this stuff if we didn't have this conversation? So it was pretty sick, man. What's up, boys in the chat? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's happening, man? What's happening, man? What's going on? What's going on, man? But yeah, man, it's been a great day. We put the last video up to more people on my Twitter, and some more people watched it. It seemed like people enjoyed it. Appreciate everybody that commented. Appreciate everybody that gave me some feedback and they enjoyed it. But man, yeah, today got out of bed 1:30. It's 10 a.m. right now, and we had our meal, had breakfast, had some oatmeal. It was really good. I started cooking more eggs now. Shout out to my buddy Fred. Fred suggested I cooked eggs, a little milk, some cheese, some butter. It was good, man. It was sick. And yeah, man, been fucking getting after it. It's been a hard day. It's been a fun day. And yeah, now we're gonna try to make some more progress. I'm gonna put out some content for people in the group. Gonna kind of go through the forums, and we got a lot of really good posts in there right now. A lot of people are taking some good approaches for things. And yeah, I'm going to read a lot of stuff today too. Read a lot more stuff. I guess it's still early in the day. We got some chess lined up for later today with my current love interest. And by the way, I talked about yesterday about rapport, about relationship building. And yeah, man, I've already kind of been putting a lot of that stuff into use that I picked up. I learned something else today. I was listening to something that was talking about mindfulness. And it really was focusing on the way you frame things, the way people frame their own what they perceive as negatives, and the way that people frame the idea of certain anxieties and certain kind of situations. And it was really interesting to hear and think about. And it really got me thinking more about the idea of framing. And yeah, it's kind of wild. I had my headphones on when I was sleeping, and I like woke up listening to it, and I was like, what is this conversation? Like, where did this come from? I would have never clicked on it in my podcast stream. And I'm ready. I already listened to it. I told Johnny I already listened to it one more time. I'm ready to listen to it a third time, really take some good notes and kind of, get more into the idea of, I mean, man, it's such good stuff. I don't want to like say it back and not be, and I'm going to get it wrong or anything like that. So, but yeah, great day. I feel like all the learning and studying I've been doing lately has been paying off in the way my interactions and the way I'm perceiving knowledge, especially the learning stuff I've been trying to work at. And yeah, it's been going well, man. It's been going well. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. So we got 6 guys watching, 3 guys commenting. Much love. We're getting 6 people for these now. Let's fucking go. But yeah, diet yesterday was killed. We killed it. Ate a lot of food. I just can't gain weight, man. I mean, I'm not eating enough. I can't get past like 185. And these 3-hour basketball days aren't working, but we're only doing those once a week. And then we're lifting hard the other days, stretching a lot. I'm doing a lot of stuff on my foam rolling. I got some new stuff I worked in with this front part of my leg, my hamstrings, my IT band, my ass, what's that called? Hip, something else. I've been doing these really painful foam rolling things and I love it. I love it, man. I'm trying to frame the pain in a different way. I'm trying to frame it as good things. Like when I have pain, I'm trying to look at it from like, I love the pain. It's kind of a little fucking sadistic in a way, right? Like hit me in the fucking face. I want to get hit in the face. Like right now, if I broke my leg, I think I'd enjoy it. I'm ready to break my fucking leg right now. Ready to break my leg. Excited. I'm ready to tear my ACL. I'm excited. I really am. And yeah, man, I don't know. I was going to make this video. Johnny said I shouldn't make it, but I'm going to make a video called, let me go check my notes here to find the exact note. It's going to be called, the video is going to be called how to become successful at poker, how to be a successful poker player. Because I realize that a lot of people out there have absolutely no idea. And it's impossible to not have an idea. It's impossible to know how to become a successful poker player unless you're a successful poker player. It's just, you wouldn't even know these things. And I feel like people out there, they're good at like 3 or 4 qualities and they have some success, but they don't realize that they need 23 other qualities. They just don't know they exist. And you don't know them until you get to be playing at the high stakes, beating the best players, playing with the best players. And yeah, I'm really thinking about writing this out today or making a video about this today, but I'm probably not going to. I think my PLO hand video I put out the other day did really well. I think people are really well receiving it. They're loving it, it looks like. So the hand I put up against Sauce, I played a $47,000 pot, kind of talked about it a little bit. So that video is doing really well. I'm very excited. My podcasts are doing well. I got some big ones coming up next week, so I'm pumped up about that. And yeah, I feel like everyone in the group right now is doing extremely well. I feel like most people, maybe not like one person, maybe not doing extreme. Maybe like 2 people aren't doing extremely well. Progress though, it's all a long game, man. It's all a long game. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of, I'm excited to create. Am I that excited or am I telling myself? Maybe faking it. No, I'm pretty excited right now. I'm pumped up. I've been sending my chess partner these messages in the morning and oh my God, it's been crazy. She's like texting me and telling me like, she's telling me all these ways she's getting better at her job during the day. And she's like, yeah, I sold like an extra 6 things today because of what things you told me in the morning. And I implemented these new strategies we talked about. And like, oh my God, how does this stuff all work? And she's already super positive. She's super upbeat. She's super just beautiful, beautiful girl. I love her. She's awesome. And I guess I don't maybe love her, but I am trying to look at relationships differently. So maybe I do. Maybe I'll go extreme. I'll just like dive in head first into love and see what happens, right? I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? Learning. But yeah, she's doing great, man. She's just like super positive to be around. And yeah, now she's starting to approach her own life differently. She's starting to find the value in maximizing what you're doing with your time, maximizing your job, maximizing being at home, sort of thing like that. Like not just existing in a default manner, but existing to get better each day, to make an improvement each day. And yeah, she's been killing it, crushing it, man. She's super excited. She's like, oh my God, this is fucking so sick. Like, holy fuck. And I'm like, man, and kind of the initial inspiration for me doing this stuff was always because when I dated women, I always like found that I really empowered them somehow. Like, I don't know. I got them to like the one girl I dated from Australia, shout out to STA. She worked a job before and I was like, man, you're like such a life beast. She's like super sexy, super like taught me how to stretch. She was always in shape, working really hard, went like 1,000,000 miles an hour, family person, just like a really like beast, like I was like, you're like a warrior princess. You're just so sick. And, but she was like a real stagnant in a lot of ways too. And I would always like tell her like every day, I'd be like, man, you're so sick, man. You're such a like sick. I'd always be like, sick work, man. You're doing great. She was always killing it. And but she always talked about wanting to do more with herself. I was like, man, why don't you do it? Like, why don't you start that up? Why don't you like pursue that? You could do it. Like you're awesome at what you do. There's no way this wouldn't work out. This was what, maybe 5 years ago, something like that, 2013. And then yeah, now she quit her job. She started a business, like a health food business. Then she got into doing her own like real estate stuff, and now she's selling like $1 million properties in Sydney. And she's talked to me a couple times. She'd be like, yeah, like I wouldn't be able to do this without all the things you said to me when we dated. Like you really put the fire into me, and you like made me realize that I could really do these things that I always talked about wanting to do, but I just was never going to do them. And I'm like, man, this is crazy, right? It's crazy. And she's not the first person I dated to tell me that. So that was kind of like the initial inspiration for this. Maybe I should have GTO Club for women. Or just tell them how beautiful they are and how great they are, which they are. I mean, she was beautiful and great. She was fucking sick. Maybe we need GTO Club for women. How to suck your man's dick right. Bringing the best dick sucking experts I know. Listen, make these girls a video. Show them how to fucking suck a dick right. All right, okay. Show them how to fuck right. People think they know how to fuck, but do they know how to fuck? Are they just existing in the moment? Are they just fucking to fuck? Are they just enjoying it? Just passively? Are they really in it? Are they really intimate in it? I'm working at it, man. I'm in the lab right now. I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm not on-gunning it, man. I'm fucking with a purpose. Having sex with a purpose. Trying to make that moment special. Trying to maximize the experience for me and for my partner. I'm not just being there, taking for granted my knowledge, information. Bang bang, and yeah, man, we're gonna hit Johnny a little timeout. Show him how it's done, man. Can't be taking this energy in my chat. But yeah, we call this the reverse on-gun theory. On-gun theory number 1. And like it a lot. Like it a lot. Like this theory a lot. But yeah, we are putting some things into motion, guys. And I got some strategy to share with you. I think I'm ready. No, I'm not ready to share this strategy, actually. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I can't. I kind of want to get into it. I want to run some more simulations before I can talk more about this. So, but yeah, let's get into the challenges, man. What do we got here on the list? Let's see. Challenges. Let me go to my website, onepokerlife.com. Shout out to me. Can you carry me? Oh, I've been listening to Kygo. I love Kygo. All right, PLO and GTO social media post. Killing it on that, man. We are killing it. We are killing it on that. Staying on brand. On brand. As Gary Vee would say, shout out to Gary Vee. Book we read. What did we read last night? Read Tools of Titans more, but we also read, well, I guess it wasn't that good. We kind of read Show Your Work more. Show Your Work's one of my favorite books, guys. You need to get Show Your Work. Show Your Work's awesome. You guys need to be, I'm all in on the idea of journaling. I've talked about this a couple of times, but now I'm even more. I keep reading about the importance of journaling, talking about what you're doing, sharing your work with somebody, whether it's someone close to you, someone far, like somebody you don't, like just sharing with your work, talking about what you're doing. I guess it kind of goes into the GTO notes, which is about articulating your journey, articulating what you're working at, talking about it, articulating how you're going to do it, articulating your vision, articulating what you perceive as your goals are, using that energy to activate. I guess I have not activation energy, but I guess you activate your energy when you do these things. You articulate your intent, discover your purpose by doing it. Embrace the hero. You're the hero of your life. Embrace the purpose of your life. Fuck, man, I'm fired up reading that. Most people live their lives by default, fuel it by design. Man, I'm fired up reading that. The Disease of Meaning. Tough one. Most people wait till something terrible happens to question their life rules. That sounds like me for sure. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Repetition builds self-confidence. Repetition. Self-thoughts influence actions. I feel like all the content I've been reading has been like merging together to all like sort of, they all have the same sort of ideas and approaches and principles. And then it's about actually implementing it too. self-affirmations. And self-affirmations, I've been realizing that you can get self-affirmation from conversations with other people. Whether it's feedback you give that affirms something you had in your mind. I feel like conversations, I mean, conversations, journaling, articulating these things, they all work together. And they're all been super beneficial for myself and for other people I've seen been doing them as well. Yeah. Self-confident people interpret feedback the way that they choose to. Well, no shit, that makes sense. I mean, that's like obvious. Of course, people interpret things how they want to interpret things. People are people. Ideas are ideas. Thoughts are thoughts. etc. The ability or the belief to believe in yourself to accomplish any task, no matter the odds, the difficulty, or the adversity. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. What was the thing I read the other day? It was about rapport and charisma. Okay, that one was good. All right, back to the books. Books, I guess we talked about that. Club meeting, no. Best of podcast. Oh, no, what was that one? That was the thoughts and something uncomfortable. What did I do yesterday? I was uncomfortable. I can't even remember yesterday now. Holy fuck. I feel like I stayed awake and then I slept for a little while and my diet was killing it. Had some pretty good conversation as well. What did I talk to? I don't remember. Oh, I don't want to say what I did there. Let me see. Oh, I definitely had an inspiring conversation with my buddy George. And I talked to Alexa. That was good. Got a couple podcasts figured out. That was good. I feel like I could have had conversations. Today, conversation's been sick. I don't care. They've been killing it. Been killing it, man. Been killing it today. Thoughts video here. Some conversation inspiring. Hell yeah. Business marketing course study session. I don't think it's supposed to official course, but it was on writing a book and how to outline it and frame it. And we got our book. We were like ready to write it. I might write it on Twitch. What supplements are we on, puppy, if any? I'm on protein. I'm on heart. I'm on soul. I'm on desire. I'm on that's it. And some green shit. Probiotic. I don't know what the green shit's called. Green vibrance. I'm on green vibrance. Yeah. I kind of like a crackhead today with this lighting. How it's lighted in this room. Yeah, I see the shadow. I'm very crackheadish right now. I look like I'm like a vampire sort of thing. Watch this. You turn this light, you just change. On and on and on. See, now I don't look too crackheadish anymore. Need to get a tan. Probably need to do my hair a little nicer. Oh, man. Oh, my mom came over. Shout out to my mom, man. My mom's like talking about how she had good salesmen. I'm like, she's been in sales world for a long time. So we were talking some strat. I was trying to give me my pitch. She'd be talking monotone in her pitch. I'm like, Ma, you gotta get fired up in the pitch, man. Take your voice from here and take it into here. Take it into your chest. Take it into your stomach. Take it down from here into the stomach, man. You know? Jika says anything for cognitive enhancement. Yeah, man. Drugs, man. Come on, cuh. Adderall, ecstasy, ketamine. Come on, cuh. What you like? Come on, cuh. What kind of question is that, cuh? Go in the lab. Listen, man, get in the lab and try some shit, man. I've tried a bunch of different new. You just gotta try them. Like what's Procera? That's a popular one. Yeah, I mean, just try some stuff. See what happens. See what doesn't. The hidden cost of cognitive enhancements. I'm not reading that. I don't even want to know what the hidden costs are. I'll accept the positives. I'm not reading shit. I'm kidding. I've read about them a lot. I'm ready for some ecstasy, boys. I'm ready for some LSD. I'm ready for some fucking ketamine. I'm ready to fucking do some drugs. I'm kidding. I'm not sure if I'm kidding or not. No, I'm kidding. We're going to record a PLO video today. I think we're going to record it now. After this, we're going to record it. 5-minute PLO hands. I don't know what the hand's going to be, though. It might be a problem. Maybe I won't record anything today. I'm going to write something. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write something. I don't know if I want to write anything either. I kind of just want to eat. I bought some Doritos. I shouldn't have told you that. I've been eating so well. I haven't had Doritos in so long. I just want to ice my and I bought a wine. I'm ready to bust that bottle open. How long can we drink wine for? And be like functioning? Can we drink like a glass every 2 hours or something? Listen, Jika, no excuses. If it's not easy to get your hands on, there's always ways to get your fucking, listen, man, we no excuses in the GTO thoughts chat. Okay. No excuses. Okay. It's easy. It's not easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. Right. So make it fucking happen. All right. Don't come back in the chat until you get some cognitive enhancement stuff. Okay. Or if you can't get any, well, you got no choice. Make it fucking work without it. Right. Make it work. Make it work. No excuses. Make it work. No excuses. If I make any excuse, I'll give all y'all $1,000. I'm kidding. I'm not giving you $1,000. But yeah, share one thing I learned in Amazing yesterday. I did an amazing job with my chest love. I'm really rethinking relationships, guys. You know, I'm thinking relationships with a man and a woman. I'm thinking that I see the pros for either side. I still can't shake the desire of like when I see an attractive girl or I think about an attractive girl I've been with, that like I'd like to be with them again, especially if I like their personality and their mindset and they're attractive looking and it just didn't work out for a number of different reasons. I still find that challenging to kind of just lose that desire. You know what I mean? Like the idea of being with one person for the next 3 years, like I know it would be great and I'd make the most out of it, but at the same time, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'd want to do it. I think that's the thing. Do I want to do that? One woman from the prime of my life, 31 to 34 years old, when I'm in an intense self-discovery mission and building the GTO club and building my podcast and my brand. Shout out to her if you watch this. I don't care if you watch this. I'll tell you this too. I probably said this actually to you. Is that, do I want to be with someone in the prime of my life as I'm changing so much? Do I want to have them change together with me? I think that I won't look back. I think that I don't have regrets anyway, but I think that there's a scenario where I may have a regret if I wasn't single and I didn't just like experience the joys of the world. You know, a little bit of Romania, a little bit of Brazil, a little bit of Colombia, a little bit of Spain, a little bit of France, a little bit of Korea, a little bit of Japan, a little bit of Norway, a little bit of Sweden. I mean, how much longer am I gonna have? Maybe nine prime years. 39. I think the 40 you can't like. Come on, I can't be like going 40. I guess I could be like a gypsy 40-year-old, go with long hair, like fucking half facial hair because I can't grow facial hair on this side of my face. Like really healthy, but like also loves LSD. Knows how to fuck obviously really well because we're putting time in the lab. Repetition with a purpose. We're fucking with a purpose. That's our mission. That's my challenge for you guys out there. I want you to fuck with a purpose. I want you to fuck to get better. I want you to fuck for not only your enjoyment, for the other person's enjoyment. I want you to fuck only for the other person. I want you to not think about yourself next time you're having sex and think about the other person entirely. Just make it the most magical fucking experience you can for them. That's what your goal should be. That's what my goal is going to be. I've been doing that. That's my goal. On gun. Like pull out all the stops, man. Hair. Slapping that ass. Little light choking. Maybe some hard one. These girls like hard choking. I'm telling you, I don't know where it comes from. They love it. I don't know. Let me try. It doesn't seem fun. Just getting like choked. I mean, I guess I don't know. Slapped a little bit. I was like anything, man. Fuck, dude. Put like the finger in the mouth and like fucking like that, like throwing the hands around. You know, what up, Luke Puppy? What else can you do? Tie them up. Ooh, I haven't even tried the tying stuff yet, or the blindfolding. They really like that when you dress up nice too. When you dress up like a suit and a tie. You know what I mean? Spontaneous sex, when you just like have sex like against the. I'm serious. This is what I'm working on. I'm thinking about. I'm talking GTO thoughts. What I'm working on right now. You put them on fucking counter. Throw them up against the wall. Give it to them when they ain't expecting it. Take control. There's your strats, man. But repetition. I'm trying to be one of the best lovers in the entire world. I'm trying to be somebody that when I have an experience with a woman, with a chess partner, an exchanging of love, an exchanging of sexual excitement, of pleasure, I want that person to say, "Holy fuck!" I want them to walk away saying, "I just got my whole like I can't wait for that again. I can't wait. That's my goal right now. That's my goal, man. That's my goal, baby. I am fucking scientist Poppy, Dr. Poppy. Pussy pounding Poppy, man. No, I'm kidding. That one's out of line. Love making Poppy. Playful Pop. No. I'm something, man. PhD. Poppy PhD. I'm not RSD. Listen, man. I don't know what that means. It sounds insulting. I'm fucking myself, brother. I'm not no RS. I don't know what the fuck that means, man. Okay? I'm Joe Ingram. Dr. Poppy. Dr. GTO. Future Dr. G. I don't know. I'm fucking GTO. Yeah, man. I'm not RS. I don't know what the fuck RSD means, okay? Stop insulting me, please. Stop coming to my chat and giving me fucking insulting, calling me names. I don't appreciate that on myself. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much, man. I'm building up my own philosophy when it comes to sex and lovemaking and pleasing a partner and therefore pleasing yourself. No porn helps. No porn, no masturbation, guys. You guys got to get on that. That helps. Helps a lot. More present, mindful, in the moment. See, I need to test this though on multiple subjects, don't I? I'm like a scientist. Like, listen, us having sex is, I need to test some things out on you. All right. I have some hypotheses. I have many hypotheses, and I need to find out if a subject like you, these assumptions are correct or not. And we're going to need to run multiple experiments over multiple days. But in the end, I'm making things. I'm a little delirious, to be honest, right now too. So I'm a little delirious. I can't be held responsible for these things I'm saying, but I'm serious. I want to be. That's what I want to be. We all have aspirations. Those are my aspirations. I want to be I want to get a PhD in lovemaking and sex in the bedroom, and then I want to teach that through visual. I do. Be a good way to make a living. I'm blurring the line between love doctor and gynecologist. No, I'm not a gyne. How the fuck am I a gynecologist, Galaxy Cop? What are you talking about, bro? Gynecologist? Is that someone that looks at a fucking pussy? I'm not looking at the fucking pussy here, bro. All right? I'm not Donald Trump. I'm not examining a fucking vagina. I'm trying to get a person to feel amazing. Not just through their fucking vagina, dude, okay? Disrespecting the idea. It's an disrespect to the idea. I don't understand. Disrespecting the fucking idea, man. Can't believe it. Gynecologist. Maybe I am. I don't know. It's like timing people out in this channel. Kim Jong Joey lives. He doesn't go away. Got to keep the kingdom in line. All right, let's. What was the last one we did? One thing I learned. I learned about what did I tangibly learn? I learned that studying is paying off very well. I learned that I can still have an impact on women. I learned that I love, well, I already know I love poker. I learned about framing a little bit more. I learned about mindfulness. I learned about dealing with, no, I'm just making that last part up if I say that. Gotta be honest here. I learned more about relationships and conversation. I've been studying these relationships now. I really like this studying. I like reading. I'm all in on reading. Reading conversations. Yeah. What did we make improvements on yesterday? I feel like the diets and like I feel like I'm stretching, but there's no like goal with the stretching. I'm just stretching to stretch. I'm stretching to exist. Like I foam roll to just foam roll. My body feels pretty good, so I guess that's why I'm foam rolling and stretching. I'm trying to become more flexible and but like what's the I guess I want to be a yoga teacher one day. So I'm stretching to become a yoga teacher. Okay, perfect. See, if I'm a yoga teacher, being like a boo having a boo and being a yoga teacher doesn't seem like you want to be single, be a yoga teacher, don't you? The 40-year-old, no, I want to have a kid, right? Do I want to have a kid? I guess I want to have a child. Yeah, I think I want to have a child. I don't know. Gotta talk about this chess partner. Maybe she wants to get pregnant. Maybe we'll get her pregnant tonight. I don't know. All right, Luke, calm down, fucking RSD. Don't be, come on, man. I know RSD happening in here. Please, come on. You said it before. You said it a couple times. I don't know what RSD means. I don't know. Come on, man. I don't know. I'm not real. Saying a social dynamic, man. It's me talking to the GTO thoughts. There's a great community, very GTO regarding self-development. Okay. I just want to ban some. I just want to time somebody out, man. This is the hardcore timeout chat. If I see a comment, man, in this chat, and like I don't know, I want to feel good. I want to feel good about the comments I read. I don't want to feel like I'm getting insulted by somebody. If I want to get put down, I'll go to Twitter. If I want to put down, I'll go to 2+2 or Twitch. I'll deal with the put downs. I'll deal with the insults that you got to read that comes with doing what I do. I'll deal with it. A GTO Club channel ain't gonna be able to do it, man. I'm just timing people out. I deal with it enough. Be getting all sort of, I mean, not I guess I don't deal with that much, to be real, but deal with it enough, I guess. I could deal with it more. Maybe Twitch. Twitch, you get a little bit more. You're ugly. Well, okay. Actually, they don't say that. You're a fucking idiot. Probably something more they'd say. You're dumb. Do you suck cock? Would you like to get fucked in the face by a big black dick? They say things like that in Twitch chat. Your guest is a fucking idiot. Timing out is so anti-GTO. No, Jika. Timing out is literally one of the most GTO things. GTO is subjective. What's GTO for me might not be GTO for you. So for me, I literally have found that timing people out that make me feel a certain type of way is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. And it's helped me to build a community of people that are around me that I think it's going to exclude certain people that might go from this to this, but I don't care, man. I've found that the benefit and the value I've got from building a community of positive people who stick around, the people that stick around are the people that certain types of people who say comments that actually make you think. They don't just put you down for no reason. They're not just like, if they say something to you that's constructive, they have something great in addition to that. And so instead of my comments and my chat being the usual type of interactions with people on Twitter or Twitch or YouTube, which is what most communities are, my community is very much different. And you still deal with some people who just leave completely like zero-sum comments. They're not really meant to be constructive. It's just meant to just be negative. And I don't really mind dealing with some of that. I think it's good for me too. It's good for you to grow. But I think, like seeing these comments that are literally just meant to be trolly or just meant to be negative, you can just eliminate those things from your entire existence. And whether it's optimal or not, listen, I found it great. I love it. I don't want to, I'm not trying, like, I'm trying to deal with people that uplift me. It's not even people that are yes or people that are enabling you or people that are just agreeing with what you're saying, but the people that disagree with what you're saying or they have an altering point of view, they bring it up in a smart way. They bring it up in an intelligent way. They bring it up in a way that sparks in a conversation. They don't bring it up in a way that's just meant to bring you down. Like, oh, they're not telling me what I am or what I am not, sort of thing. They're not saying, oh, like you're wrong. Okay. Or you're an idiot. Okay, well, why do you think I'm an idiot? All right. So someone just says you're dumb or whatever. I mean, okay. If I'm dumb, please stop watching me. Like I don't really mind. And sure, you might like miss out on some people like convert, like I said, but who cares, man? Who gives a fuck? I don't know. There's enough people in the world to just not have to deal with that. And you have a choice as a person. And I've made my choice. My choice is to not deal with that, not interact with that, especially in a place where I'm creating content or I'm doing things like that. Like you can, but you also can't. So I'll choose this way. And then if someone says I'm wrong, like how would you know? How can that be wrong? It's a very subjective thing. To me, I like it that way. It's right. So I don't know. It could be argued either way though. I'm sure there's some benefit to the other side of things, right? But ultimately I have to live with myself every day. I don't live with the commenters in the chat. So if I can keep my things that I'm engaging with that affect who I am as a person on a daily basis, I would like to keep those positive for a time period. And maybe down the road, I'll say, oh, maybe I should let some more random, trolly, negative type thoughts into my life more. But I think it's one of the best decisions I've made. And it's something that's, yeah, it's literally been a great fucking decision. I mean, think about it. You have to deal with these people that just fucking say random things. And like I said, in the mix, sometimes, you know, honest people get caught in the crossfire who just approach it from a wrong standpoint sometimes. Wrong, wrong in terms of the way it makes me feel when I see the comment. Maybe right from their standpoint, but I see it, I'm just like, I'm not down to deal with, like, whatever, fine, sure, okay, fine, sure. So, but I don't really get too many of those comments where I feel like, I mean, maybe Galaxy Cop was blurring the line between Love Doctor and Gynecologist. Normally, I'd laugh at that comment, but on GTO Thoughts, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it right now. I don't have to. My choice. It's amazing. This is awesome. This is great. You just talk to yourself. So, but yeah, that's the way I approach things, I guess. But yeah, I got to respond to some emails I got for GTO Club right now. I got to go eat. I'm going to drink some wine, eat some Doritos, read some books. What I think of meditation so far, I don't know. I don't know. I guess maybe I am thinking more clearly. I don't really know. I've been doing so much stuff, so much self-reflection, so much knowledge intaking that, and conversations with people. I'm not really sure exactly what's having what impact on me. I don't know. It's hard to gauge. It's hard to gauge. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. That's it. Be back tomorrow. Much love to everybody out there. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all watching. And that's it. Adios. Take care.